Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm bored, I have nothing else to do, so I might as well just go through all of my fishing stuff, kind of as an update of that one I did a couple months ago, because my fishing stuff has grown exponentially since then. Let's check things out. Let's start with rods. So starting out with like one of the first rods I've ever gotten, it was this real small push button 4.6 ultralight. Caught a lot of bluegill actually on this thing, and it feels a lot more fun because it's, an ultralight. Bigger size bluegill. The little ones you can't really tell. But the rod is really nice. It's a Shakespeare. I don't know if you can tell or read that. It might be upside down or backwards. I hope it's not. But yeah, micro series. It's nice. It feels really nice. I love Shakespeare rods. They're honestly one of my favorite. They're very, very sensitive. They bend very easily. And it even comes with a little hook grabber thing. I don't know the term for that. Yeah, classic push button rod. The first combo I ever received as a child, or older, I guess, I was like 12, still a child, was a 5'6" medium light, ugly stick actually, push button rod combo. Like an ugly stick with a push button. It seems counterintuitive, but I don't see putting a bait caster on a medium light setup. I can just go spinning rod, but got this thing, so I can't. All the words are gone. Like there isn't any words because it's old. My grandpa gave this to me and he's had this thing since forever. So yeah, I'm gonna go show you guys my other rods. Now we're done from push button. We're gonna go to spinning rods. Breakfast of Champions. We got Italian sausage with jalapeno and cheese bits inside. Starting off with my 5'6" medium spinning rod. It's a nice little Shakespeare combo, both Shakespeare. The drag's nice. I'm running braid on it, I believe. 10-pound braid. Really, really thin. Hopefully we're gonna be catching a lot of fish this season with it. And it looks real nice. It's all red, it's all new-ish. I've had it for almost a year now. It's really nice, and it's got the adjuster right here, so if I wanted to switch to right-handed retrieve like an idiot, I would. And now we've got my wife's Shakespeare rod. It's not a Shakespeare, it's a Shakespeare combo. It's a little bit different design. It's also a 5'6" medium, but she's got, I believe, like 6 or 8 pound mono on it, because I caught a pike, almost caught a pike. It was a really, really big pike for a rod like this that I was able to bring it in. And I was trying to bring it up by the line because I couldn't reach it, and my net was like 50 feet away, and I didn't want to do that. And I lost it, and my lure, and my snap swivel. But what are you gonna do? It's my fault for having this thing on flight line. This is mostly gonna be for bass fishing and other stuff. Now here's when it gets a little bit more fancy dancy. We've got a right-handed retrieve 6.9 feet bait casting rod, medium heavy, running 30-pound braid, and it's the Temu one Sugaling. It's honestly, it's not bad at all. With a 30-pound steel leader on it, because this is going to be pike fishing. Like, I got a smaller pike spot. We're going to be going kayaking a lot. It's got the star drag, clicks everything real nice. The brake doesn't click. The magnetic brake does, but the other one, I don't even know what that is. It's nice. It's real sleek, and it is a two-piece. All my rods are two pieces except for the ultralight and my musky rod, which I will show you guys after this next one. So this one's a bit of a custom combo for me. It's a Shimano rod, 6'6", medium heavy. I'm also running 30-pound braid, as well as a 30-pound-ish steel wire leader thing, with a Blaze signature Jimmy Houston bait casting rod. This thing cost me like $90. The rod cost me like $20. And I haven't had any issues yet. I prefer shorter rods. You guys probably could tell everyone and your mother is doing 6'6" medium light rods with the spinning combo, as well as bait casting. A lot of people do like 8 foot. I don't understand it. Yes, sensitivity. I like catching fish and having more room. So yes, and these fishing things always lie about their height, because I'll show you that next. And now the big mama. We've got a Graphite Bass Pro Shops Graphite Series. I don't even know what brand this is. It's a 6'3" knot, extra heavy, with like, I believe I'm running 90-pound braid. Thing's cool, thing's old. Oh, and it's an Advocacia reel. Real nice feel. I really enjoy using it. It's different than most baitcasters now, but I prefer this old one. Only because my grandpa gave it to me. He gave it to me actually within this last year. Legend. He's like one of the best ever. He's caught so many muskies, and all I've caught, actually caught so far, instead of losing it at shore, it's been like 135 to 38-inch pike. I have not caught a muskie yet. I will eventually. As of now, I don't have anything special for nets, just a pretty simple, very lightweight net. Could catch small pike-ish. I don't know. I need to upgrade that in my arsenal. Now let's take a look at my my bigger baits. Just for I'm very excited about this part. We've got a top water thing, propellers front and back, and then 3 steel hooks. Haven't caught anything on it yet. Have like had like a strike once. I haven't had this one for very long, and now it's winter and can't do anything, so I will wait. This thing's very cool. I like it a lot. It was a gift for me. Most of these have been gifts for me, actually. It's stuck on something. Of course it is. Got a 13-inch crankbait. Thing's huge. Got a big old lip. It's got wire hooks. So these things are real sharp. They bend, and they bend to keep the fish on it and stuff. They don't bend a lot. They're still very strong. They're musky hooks, for crying out loud. This thing is very cool. Very old, but still's got all that stuff on it. I don't think it's got a brand. I think my grandpa made this himself. He's one of those guys. He's real cool. Very old, very huge. This, I believe, is it's a 9-inch bait, and huge steel hooks. I haven't caught anything on this. I haven't even used the other one yet. I haven't had an option to. A place to do that yet, because I haven't been on the kayak enough, and it's winter. My most viewed video on my channel, it has the thumbnail of the video. And now we got this baby over here, double bladed with a big old trailer on the back of it. This is what I call it, that big old pike on. Real cool, real heavy too. Like, retrieving this thing with the blades' resistance, you will know when you have a bite if your rod was like a foot long, because got some crazy resistance, especially if you're at a dam, you're throwing against the current. Very good, very effective. Now, I believe the smallest one, or the second smallest one in this, it's a nice little 6-inch glide bait. It's got smaller hooks. I got a replaceable tail somewhere in the other thing, and it's gonna hopefully catch me a lot of good fish. It could catch some big old bass too, but they don't really get that huge where I'm at. They still get pretty big though. Now the last one of my musky baits, this sucker, literally a sucker. It's got a nice old paddle tail on the back. It's got huge wire hooks. Now I went through this before, but I have greatly increased what I have. So as of now, I got this little thing right here. So if I ever want to go camping and I don't want to bring this whole bag, I just bring this. I've got a whole thing of spoons, other spoons, a whole bunch of inline spinners. So I need to detangle at some point in my life. And a nice little glide bait. I hooked up to something once on this, haven't caught anything yet. Time will tell if I do. And a nice old, one of my favorite lures ever, a whopper plopper. I like this style, pops very well. I've caught a lot of fish on this thing, mostly smallmouth, nothing crazy. And then we've got these little Rapalas, got a bass colored one and a perch colored one. I enjoy using these, they're fun. The bass one dives down deeper because the perch one floats. Got little paddle tails, little jig head in there. Caught something on this once. I think it was a walleye. And we got another one. And then my most used lure probably ever, with like second least catches, little crankbait, bass colored, real nice, real nice. That's pretty much for when I go camping and biking. We got ourselves 2 tools that I bring with every time I go fishing. Nose pliers, because they're the best tool ever. You can tell me I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Nice little 3-inch blade. Could use a sharpening, not bad, but Walmart Ozark Trail, sleeper. Very much a sleeper with everything they sell. Now we get to the lures and other stuff. So here's my plastics box. I should probably have their own thing with this, but I've got curly tails, some skinny worms. You can't even see that. Skinny worms. Some more curly tails, but these are pink. These are falling out. And then I got these myself. I love some watermelon Senkos. Great, very versatile. More curly tails. These are smaller ones actually. And then we got 8-inch curly tails over here. And then we've got flukes. No idea what to fish flukes with. Anyone got any advice with that? Feel free to let me know. I'm gonna put all these back. And then I've got my extra leaders in this extra pocket that I just remembered. Look at those, got a lot of them. Now here is my used plastics and misc. I'm not gonna go through all that because you can kind of just see all that. I have some crawls. I want bigger crawls because smallmouth fishing up here is actually really nice. Got this big old thing that I don't plan on using because it's all torn up. I got a bunch of tinglers. I know that's not what they're really called, but I like them. And we got lots of these guys, and they got a little bit of a smell to it. I think I got them out of the power bait section on accident. Oh well. And then we got obviously a stringer, because I catch so many fish all the time. Because these are just small enough. Nice old rough Rapala, double jointed. This one's floating, and then you like a jerk bait, you know how that is. Another Rapala right here, and then another perch colored Rapala, however you want to say it. It's a single hook over here, very old, cool coloring. I don't know what I would fish it with, but I'm assuming it will catch stuff. Now we've got a Mepps number 5 green and black spinner, some greenish raccoon tails, I'm assuming dragonfly, bee colors. So it goes a little bit deeper, but it's shorter than the other one. And then we've got my collection of spoons. And I don't even go trout fishing often, so I don't have much use for those. Got a big old lip and some rattles in this guy. Another perch. I really like these perch ones. I hope you could tell. So I've got like 8 of them right here, and then I got a walking bait right here that I never use because I don't need it. All my hooks and swivels and bobbers are in here. You can't even see it because it'll all fall out, and my weights and jig heads and stuff. I'm not gonna take all of it out individually, but that's pretty much if I get a screwed up treble hook, a screwed up hook or otherwise, or if I want to go live bait, not live bait, or if I want to go catfishing, put a little bit of liver on that, bang, and snag a couple. And these O-rings are for the wacky worm strategy, even though there's more smallmouth than largemouth out here. And then here is the last box full of other stuff, or not as full as other stuff as I thought. We got a frog that's dying. It sucks up so much water, but the legs are all nice. I have caught something on this before. It was just a big old smallie. Nothing too crazy. Got a square bill crankbait that I'll take the next time I go fishing, and the hooks are all whack. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but they're not exactly normal hooks. They look weird. I like them. And then we've got, oh boy, the hook's getting weird. Little spinnerbait things with a little tail on it. Nothing, like little guys. And then this big old curly grub right here. Curly grub, what am I talking about? And we got more of these guys. And then a huge assortment of inline spinners. Like I love, like they're very versatile. They're borderline the most versatile lure of all time. Catch anything on it, like ever. Angled spinner bait. I could probably angle the wire different myself, but I don't want to. It's black and red. And then mostly white for everything else. Another spinner bait. Another spinner bait. And then one of these guys. Jawbreaker. I don't know where I got this one. Cool. Got a buzz bait that we used twice, and then I realized they sucked. And then we got a bladed jig. I hope you enjoyed me going through my fishing stuff. Compare it to yourself. Compare it to what you could get, what I could get. Experienced anglers give me some advice, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And also, what I'm going to be adding, final thing, the final tool to all of this. I'm going to be getting my glove in here so I can pick up some pike without their teeth all in my fingers directly. You gotta get a little bit of resistance. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day.